Hi, this is Navdeep from Delhi Immigration Services. So today we have Ms. Rajvinder with us, whose father and brother have got the Canada visitor visas after three refusals and reconsideration request. His younger brother is only 24 years old, so we'll just talk to her and see how their overall profiles are and how they've got the visa successfully in the third or fourth attempt. So, Ms. Rajvinder, thank you very much for joining in, ma'am. I hope you're doing well and happy after the positive results. So just wanted to understand the overall profiles, and you applied earlier also. So what was the overall journey of the profiles, if you might share?
Actually, like I have applied for my parents, as you mentioned, 2 3 times,
Yep.
and we haven't got any success, and it was really disheartening. And this time we were like really not hopeful, because of the IRC's changing rules and everything.
Yep.
And but you guys helped us a lot and made the all process smooth. We didn't even have to like go to your office or anything. You did everything online, and it was really helpful, and we are really grateful that because of you guys, I'll be finally able to meet my family in Canada.
Wonderful. Very happy for that. And for the very first time when you applied for your father, ma'am, had he applied alone or did he
it
apply with
was
mother?
it was with my mother,
Okay.
but both of them got refused
Uh,
because I don't know what the other consultant did, how the application was submitted.
yep.
Obviously it was not good enough, that's why they refused, or they didn't try well after that, like you did it.
Yep.
So maybe that's the reason.
Mhm. And second attempt, did they reapply for same application or?
No,
Yeah.
they didn't even like bother asking us like what would be the next steps, or they can help us like you did. They didn't. And I before that I was not even like hoping to like get help from someone from Punjab, because I thought like everybody is like, just taking the money and doing the just normal, basic things, and not doing their best to make the customer or this, the client,
Yeah.
like achieve their whatever they were trying to.
Yeah.
They were not like so helpful.
Yeah. And in the second attempt, you mentioned you applied for your father for a loan, like only for your father, or the
It was
second
again with
with mother. Okay. Okay. So you applied through the same consultancy or you changed the consult?
it was two different consultants.
Okay. So second was different. And may I ask, how did you hear about us? Who recommended you to us, if somebody, or how was the case?
Yes, of course. There was one of my friend. Actually, she also got two refusals for her study visa,
Mm-hmm.
and then the third time, I think third time, she did it from you guys, and it was success. And it was during, I think, not during, after the COVID, which is also really like high rates of refusals for students.
Yeah.
And she got her study visa from you guys, and she referred me, and ever since then. I had you guys in my mind, like whenever again I will try for my parents' visa, it'll be you only.
Yeah, I remember we had a conversation probably last year or maybe in
Yeah.
very early months of last year, and then obviously you planned it towards the end of the year to apply,
Yeah.
and yeah, so eventually it happened. So this time when we applied, as we understand, initially officer refused it plainly, maybe with similar
Yeah.
reasons, I guess, and
Yeah, of course.
we were also shocked. What was your understanding after looking at it? Were you hopeful that it's never gonna happen, or how was your feelings?
I think sometimes even the consultant, they don't try to understand or make us understand, but you did. You were confident that like you did everything, all the supporting documents were there. That's why I think you put the reconsideration consideration for them, and they made the decision because they know they were wrong, and you made them realize that.
Yeah,
I think it was your effort,
yeah,
because if I was doing it by myself or from someone else who wasn't that helpful, maybe I won't be able to know that this can be done.
yeah, yeah. Yes, it was just that, applications have everything. This time we applied with your brother, not your mother.
Yeah.
So everything was there, financially. Last time the refusals were based on the financial, situation or insufficient documentation or financial situation or establishment, whatever they say. But this time it was also similar. So it was like they didn't probably paid much heed to the document. They simply plainly refused it. Maybe because the overall trend says that they have to refuse probably 60-70% of the applications. But when we confront them, they cannot, deliver invalid decision, which is not in sync with the subsections 179. So it was just that we reminded them that this application had everything, but you may have overlooked or didn't comply with the, requirements of the law. So yeah, so I think they realized that, and honestly, they do not realize in every application. So we just tried. We thought, okay, if somebody would look at it and, great. Otherwise, we were planning to reapply, as I discussed with you,
Yeah, that's
to
what I
confront
was
the
thinking.
officer. Yeah, to
That's
confront the
no.
officer.
I was hoping that they're not gonna reply
Yeah,
through the web form, and we'll have to resubmit it. That's what I was expecting. But
yeah,
I was also really, surprised. Uh,
yeah,
at first, actually, I was like thinking that it's gonna take time. Like six
mm,
months or something. Because
yeah,
one of my friends, her parents, it took like 3 to 4 months, and
mm,
it happened really fast. And also, they replied really, fast for the form too.
yeah, yeah,
And all everybody suggested us not to apply for my brother, and we were really surprised and happy that he has gotten the visa
yeah.
and he'll be here with me.
Wonderful. And he's also in farming, right?
Yes,
Yeah, he's
yes,
also farmer, and your father is also farmer, so both take care of the farming. And
yes.
what were you doing when you saw the latest update and then you logged in? There were two notifications, I think, when you saw the update and it was approval. So what were you doing? How was the reaction overall?
I actually I was at work,
Mhm.
and so I was trying to manage my work and just taking the time to peeking through my phone, like see what was the update. And when I saw that there is a portal, passport request, letter request, and I saw the main heading like your application is approved, and I went to my friend and told her. She know the whole process,
Yeah.
and she saw a big smile on my face, and she was like, "I knew it. You're gonna say something like that."
Oh, that's great. And I hope your father and brother must be, really, really happy. And I wish, everything stays like this. And I,
Sorry to,
yeah.
but it was like really early in India, and it was like I think 5 or 6 in Canada, and in India it was probably I think 4, 5, and I woke them all up, and they were really happy.
It was worth it. It was worth doing that. So, all right. So, thank you very much for the trust that you had in us and supporting us with whatever documents we asked. And over the course of time, I am very happy that eventually you're able to reunite with your parents. I understand they tried, and it took a long time. They were trying, I think, from last two years, plainly two.
Yes,
Yeah.
the last time I tried, I was really disappointed, and I wish I could sit in front of a visa officer and tell him like how much it means. It's just not they are going to come here and not leave. It just I live here alone. They need to understand in the emotion. I was thinking that I should tell you now that if you could like tell them how I feel like after 5 or 6 years when I see other people of my age with their parents here, how I feel.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was not needed. You did it great,
Yeah.
and it
I'm
was
very
already
happy.
done.
Yeah. I'm very, very happy that, the impact, would be great that you're now able to see your parents after 5, 6 years. And yeah, I feel sorry that you had to go through that, but I'm very happy that now, it'll happen. So I wish you all the happiness and success with your parents and family and all the
Thank
very best. And thank you very much for, giving us an opportunity and trusting us and supporting us with documentation, whatever we asked. And overall support that he provided. So, anything you want to say before we end this? Maybe to similar other applicants who are facing refusals, anything which you may have learned through the process, maybe you want them to
yeah,
try, which can help
you
them.
know,
Yeah.
yeah, I really want to point out that like especially when you have like a refusal. After that, it's always like confusing where to turn, where to go, how should we approach, like the new file, how can we correct our mistakes or present them in a good way. In that way, you guys did a great job, and I wish I could tell every friend of mine or anyone who knows, who I know, that they should turn to you. Yeah, even in Canada and everywhere, I have never, like, this is my true experience. I have never seen any consultant being helpful to the point you were, and I am really hoping you guys keep doing that job, and like make the all clients achieve their goals or whatever they're trying to.
Yeah, I'm very happy eventually, it happened in your case. And we try our best to ensure that we take every applicant over the line, be it whatever it takes that we had to do, we do it. And because we also don't like to fail, we have taken a responsibility. So we do a 200% to ensure that, their, applicants are able to reunite, be it in a spouse case or be it a visitor in the family. So, thank you very much for for those words, and I'm very happy that you will be with your family, and all the very best. And thank you very much for taking time, Rajendra. All right, take
No
care. Thank
problem.
you.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you very much.